So currently I'm walking very slow with my Galaxy S20, and then I'm walking also with my DJI Pocket 2. So this is what it looks like, just walking at a normal pace, trying to hold both as steady as possible. And I'm just using my pistol grip selfie stick for my Galaxy S20, and we're walking here on the McKinley Marina. And I think I'm going to try to do a little bit of faster walking. So now I'm picking up the pace and picking up the speed, and I'm walking fast. And you might be able to tell which one is more stable as we do some turns. And then we're going to actually run. I'm going to do a little running here and see which footage is more stable as we run and turn side to side. Okay, you guys, so now I'm using the DJI Pocket 2. I have it on the follow me mode, and I'm using the do it all handle, so I can be wirelessly connected and control it with my cell phone, but I don't have on any type of lav mic right now at this time. So we're just gonna see. I'm about 6 feet away from the DJI Pocket. I'm downtown Milwaukee, or on the lakefront of Milwaukee, McKinley Marina Pier here, and we're gonna try out the follow me mode and test out the speaker. So I'm gonna move to the side and see if it is following me. It looks like I can see the camera from back here following me from side to side. So this is really cool if you're doing some type of talking out in public, or for your YouTube videos, or if you're recording something for family, or just to have for your own fun and viewing. It can follow and track you, and I see it's moving pretty good. I got my cell phone on the side over here, and it's tracking me. I'm gonna go a little further back just to see what the sound and the microphone sounds like. This is me yelling loud, J-Hen Travel! Subscribe to J-Hen Travel! Me all the way back here, and let's see, if it's still following me where I'm going around here at the lake. So now I'm here, going over here on this side. Hopefully the gimbal doesn't go too far out of range and get stuck or anything, but it looks like it's doing a pretty good job following me around. And on this side, you guys, you can actually see downtown Milwaukee. Okay, you guys, so now this is one of the cool things about this, like I showed you guys when I was at home, this wireless mic. We're gonna try out this wireless mic, and actually it's already connected, and as soon as I turned it on right out the box, it connected itself. I didn't have to go in and do anything, and it shows me right here on the app. As soon as I turn it on, it says connected to the wireless microphone. And like I said earlier, the microphone, it does have a hookup, so you can hook other types of lav mics to this if you would like to have a microphone clamped on and have this more hidden away. It does have the clamp, and pretty much it has an on and off button and a pair button. So as soon as you turn this on, at least mine out the box connected to my DJI Pocket 2 without me having to do anything. But there are some additional steps you could take if yours does not connect right away. And you can clamp this on right out the box wherever you want to, because the microphone is right here. And we're just going to walk away. This is your boy J-Hen with J-Hen Travel and Services. I'm here at the McKinley Marina on the pier, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, on the beautiful Lake Michigan. I'm going back right now. I'm about 20 feet away from the DJI Osmo Pocket, and I'm walking backwards here. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. This is like something that'll be very good for people that are filming on location. If you're a person that's showing stuff outdoors, or if you're inside someplace filming and you have to walk away from your DJI Pocket 2, this microphone can help you do that. And we're going to see about how far away I'm gonna walk back. Maybe try to get back like maybe 100 to 80 to 100 feet away from my DJI Pocket 2. So right now, this is your boy J-Hen. If this is your first time checking out my YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button down below. So right now, I'm over 50 feet away from the DJI Osmo Pocket, and I'm gonna go ahead and start walking back that way. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Hopefully the sound is sounding pretty good. I went a little extra. I probably will never have to film this far away from my DJI Pocket, but it's just good to test it out just so I could know kind of the length and depth and the sound of what it sounds like when you're filming this. And so you guys can know too, in case you're thinking about getting it. So bringing it back on in, and now we are going to try out the windshield. It does come with this very fluffy, fuzzy windshield. Maybe it'll be a little better if it didn't have the white or the gray in it, and if it was just all black, because if you were wearing black, it might be hitting a little bit more. That's one of the cons I would have. It makes it a lot harder to hide this, but you can actually use it as a microphone too, whether the windshield is on or the windshield is off. And so we're just gonna clamp this on here and kind of do the same thing, walk away. It's not really windy here in Milwaukee for it to be almost the end of fall. It's not even really too cold outside. So just gonna walk back using the windshield, and I wish there was more wind out here or a breeze or something, but we don't have that today. Down here on the lake, it's pretty still and calm. The water's even calm, but I'm using the windshield that comes with the DJI Pocket 2. And this is me using the windshield. But since it's not that windy out here, we won't spend too much time using this device right here. But one of the cool things that is cool about the DJI Osmo Pocket and this wireless mic, if you have your own lav mics, you can actually hook in your own lav mic and you can mic yourself up. And then this way you can hide your microphone a lot better than you could if you were using that windshield. Now, this is my first time using this out in the field. This light has turned this color. Hopefully I'm still recording and hopefully the sound is still working. But now I've put on my own lav mic attachment here that did not come from DJI, and I'm just talking with it. And it does have a small wind shield on it. I can hear some seagulls around me, where they kind of stopped making noise now. A little bit of water is clashing on my right side over here, but again, it's not too loud, so, and it's not happening at every moment. And I'm just walking back with my lav mic hooked up. So again, if this is your first time checking out the channel, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to see what footage look like with my DJI Osmo Pocket, not this one, the DJI Osmo Pocket, you can check out some of my vlogs from Punta Cana, Las Vegas, and you'll see what type of footage I got with my DJI Osmo Pocket before I upgraded to this one. So I went about 50 feet away, and we'll just see. Hopefully the lav mic that I have is working just as well and just as fine as the other mic worked, or as it worked without a lav mic in. So we'll see. That's just the sound that you can have, and one of the reasons why I had to get rid of my other DJI Pocket 2 and just go ahead and get the Creator Combo Edition, or Creators Combo Edition. So we're just gonna try the zoom in and zoom out feature. I have someone else helping me behind the scenes, so you're wondering, how am I doing all this? How am I controlling the app on my phone? All these different cameras. I got some help today, y'all. It's always good to have help. So we're gonna do a little bit of zoom in. He's gonna give me the signal to let me know when he's zoomed in and zoomed out. So I'm just gonna stand here, and maybe I'll go back a little bit to see if he's zooming in, zooming out, and what that looks like using this Pocket 2. And the birds, these seagulls are really going crazy out here right now. Maybe they gotta eat before it gets dark. Okay, now this, the wheel that they're calling it here, I forgot what this is called, but I said it earlier on, but this is like the little wheel device that they give you for zooming in and for controlling the gimbal. So now we'll just test this out and see how this works. So I need to come down some, so it's actually, oh my God, get out my face. So now it is actually zooming in on me, and it's zooming out. So that's a pretty cool and neat function that we didn't have that option on the Osmo Pocket, the DJI Osmo Pocket, but now you can zoom in and zoom out. Let's go and turn the camera around. And now it's starting to get dark out, but we are going to, I'm gonna manually turn this just for sake of, well, I'm just going to try to zoom in now. We're gonna zoom in and see what it shows us. So that's on the 4x zoom, which that did make a pretty big difference compared to what we see from here and going in
and seeing what we see actually with it zoomed in. So that just makes this camera, you know, take it to a whole nother level. But I'm gonna turn this because we're getting some great sunset views out here on this fall day, and we're going to see if we can zoom in on downtown Milwaukee. Just a lot of nice reflection, I guess, coming off the sun as the sun is setting. And so that's in closest we could get right now. And let's see how it looks even as we move the tripod closer to the edge here. Hopefully we don't fall in the water, you guys. But I'm gonna move the tripod. So now I'm moving the tripod with my hand. Picked it up off the ground just to kind of see what it looks like when you're using it to zoom in. It is probably close to 4 or after 4 o'clock, so I'm sure the sun is going to be setting all the way completely in the next probably 20 minutes, and we're all the way east, so the sun does set in the west, so it's going to get darker over here on this side of town a lot faster. Okay, you guys, so one of the things that I didn't get to test out and show you guys while we were out the other day at the lake was the wide angle lens that comes with the Creator Combo Edition. So this is what the wide angle lens looks like. It can be stored, like I said, right down inside here, inside the carrying case. But one thing I've seen is I've watched other people's reviews and things. They've said that a few people have lost it because, you know, it can just easily fall out. It is magnetic, but it still can fall out of here. So I don't know if I will store this in here all the time or if I'll just have someplace else that I'll store it at, because I don't want to lose this. But it's just pretty much magnetic, and it just attaches onto the DJI Pocket 2 just like so. Okay, so now we have on the magnetic lens. Do you guys see a difference? Has it gotten wider? I do have my phone right here, so I can tell that you guys can see a whole lot more of my frame. Like that lamp over there, I purposely moved that lamp over there because it was right here behind me, and now you guys can see it because I have on the wide angle lens. I had some bottles of water stacked up here on both tables, or at least my staff did, and now I see that you guys can see that, which is right over there on the side, as well as we got Kool-Aid and stuff over there because I have 2 group homes for teen boys. So we got some stuff stored over there that was on the table. I was trying to move it out of the way. So so let's take a look and see what it looks like without the wide angle lens. It's just magnetic. I've taken it off. I see you can still see the Kool-Aid in that area. You can't see the bottles of water. And over here, I see that you cannot see that lamp. And we'll just try it one more time, putting on the wide angle lens. And there we go. You can see how it can extend just a little bit more to give you that more width and space when you're actually filming. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. You guys have seen me unbox the DJI Pocket 2. You've seen me take it out, test the microphones, do a little bit of stability test running with it while I was using my Galaxy S20 phone with the DJI Pocket 2. So if you got any comments, questions, please leave those down at the bottom. Until next time, this is your boy J-Hen. Peace.